Welcome, language learners from all around the globe, to Listen Up, the podcast that takes you on a captivating voyage through the English language. Whether you're just starting your journey or have been navigating the intricacies of English for some time, this podcast is designed to be your trusty compass, guiding you towards fluency and unlocking the wonders of English. I'm your host, Karen, a passionate traveller and an experienced teacher of English as a second language. Join me as we embark on an exciting expedition filled with all aspects of English life, read by a native British speaker. Together we'll conquer the challenges and celebrate the victories of learning English as a foreign language. Each episode of Listen Up will immerse you in a variety of topics, from aspects of British culture, history, and literature. We'll explore useful vocabulary that will empower you to communicate confidently in English. If you want to read along with the podcast, head to my website, onepawinthesand.com/ESL. The link is in the description. But this podcast isn't just about learning English in isolation. It's also about building a community of language learners, supporting one another, and fostering a love for the English language. I encourage you to engage with us through my Patreon page, where you can connect with fellow learners, ask questions, share your own language journey, and as a reward for being so amazing, you will get exclusive content each month. So whether you're sipping tea in Tokyo, walking the streets of Sao Paulo, or studying in a bustling cafe in Berlin, Listen Up is here to accompany you on your quest for English fluency. Join me as we embark on this transformative expedition, where language becomes an adventure and your dreams of effective communication become a reality. Get comfortable and let the learning begin. Today's episode is called UK Public Transport. Travelling around the United Kingdom is an adventure in itself, especially when you choose to experience it through the extensive network of public transport. Whether you're wandering through the bustling streets of London, exploring the historic cities of Edinburgh or Cardiff, or soaking in the scenic countryside of Yorkshire or the Scottish Highlands, public transport offers a convenient and immersive way to get around. As a foreign visitor, navigating the UK's public transport system might seem daunting at first, but fear not. With a bit of knowledge and preparation, you'll soon be zipping across the country like a seasoned pro. The UK boasts a variety of public transport options, including the London Underground, or the Tube. This is the iconic tube network that is the lifeline of London, with its distinctive rundle signs and extensive coverage across the city. Buses. Red double-decker buses are a quintessential sight in London, while cities across the UK have their own bus services connecting various neighbourhoods and suburbs. National Rail. Connecting cities, towns and rural areas, the National Rail network offers train services operated by different companies such as Virgin Trains, Great Western Railway and ScotRail. Trams. Cities like Manchester, Birmingham and Sheffield have tram networks, providing efficient transport within urban areas. Ferries. In coastal cities like Portsmouth, Liverpool and Bristol, ferries cross rivers and estuaries. Here are some key terms and phrases that you might encounter. Oyster Card. A smart card used for pay-as-you-go travel on London's public transport system, including the Tube, buses, trams, Dockland Light Railway, London Overground, and some national rail services. Though they might be a nice keepsake, they aren't essential, as you can use any credit or debit card to pay for journeys just with a tap. Platform. The raised area in a train station where passengers wait for trains. Generally, there are platforms for each direction of travel. Ticket office, counter, or machine. A booth, machine, or desk where you can purchase train tickets or get information about routes and schedules. Many apps provide online purchase of tickets that can then be instantly used as electronic tickets. Timetable. A schedule listing the departures and arrival times of trains, buses, or trams. Peak and off-peak. Peak times are typically during rush hours, when fares may be higher due to increased demand. Off-peak times offer cheaper fares and are usually outside the busy commuting hours. Concession. A reduced fare available for certain groups, such as students, seniors. Transfer. Changing from one mode of transport to another during your journey, such as switching from a bus to a train. Single or return ticket. A single ticket is valid for a one-way journey, while a return ticket allows you to travel to your destination and back again. Zone. In cities, the fare system is divided into zones, with Zone 1 of the city and zones expanding outwards, divided verbally, often over a public address system, regarding train or bus arrivals, delays, or other important updates. Here are some tips for smooth travels. Plan ahead. Use online journey planners or mobile apps to check routes, timetables, and fares before setting off. Apps such as CityMapper can show different transport options and can link to your phone's map to guide you to your destination. Stay informed. Pay attention to announcements and information boards at stations for any service disruptions or changes. Mind the gap. This famous announcement in many tube stations is for a reason. Be cautious when boarding trains or buses, especially in the case of large gaps between the platform and the vehicle. Keep tickets handy. Make sure you have your tickets or travel cards ready for inspection, as fare evasion can result in penalties. Be courteous. Respect other passengers by offering seats to those in need, keeping noise levels down and following any rules or guidelines posted on board. Travelling by public transport in the UK is not just a means of getting from A to B. It's an opportunity to immerse yourself in the culture, history, and diversity of this vibrant nation. So hop on board, embrace the journey, and let the adventures unfold. As we wrap up another exciting episode of Listen Up, I'm thrilled to offer my dedicated listeners an exclusive opportunity to take their language skills to new heights. Unlock the door to fluency with private lessons with me, tailored just for you. As a token of my appreciation, I'm giving a special 25% off voucher to all my fantastic listeners. Embrace the joy of learning, immerse yourself in a personalized language journey, and watch as your confidence soars. Don't miss out on this limited time offer to make language learning an even more rewarding adventure. Use code PODCAST24 at the checkout and let the linguistic exploration begin. Thank you for joining me on this incredible language learning voyage. Your success is my inspiration.